Is Legends of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom the game for you? Let's talk about it. Hello, welcome back to Cozybichota, and in this video we're going to talk about whether or not Legends of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is the game for you. And let me just get it out of the way, but I absolutely adored this game, so it's definitely a buy for me, and I'll talk about the reasons why. I have been a long-time Zelda fan growing up, from watching my cousin play it to finally doing it myself, always being a little hesitant as I never wanted the game to have an injustice done to it. I always wanted to play it with so much pride and so much expertise. And the thing with Legend of Zelda is that it has a little bit of everything, and you just need to figure out how to go about the game in your way. Ocarina of Time is my favorite game out of all of the Zelda games, and closely after that I'd probably say Breath of the Wild, even though I haven't finished it yet and it's on my to be finished list. But Echoes of Wisdom really captivated me and I could not put the game down. Whenever I was done with a gaming session for the day, I was looking forward to my next gaming session the following day. It was just that good, and let's talk about the reasons why. There are different points when it comes to me determining whether or not I think a game is worth the purchase. But for Echoes of Wisdom, I had a list of a few. To start off, let's talk about the echoes. There are so many to choose from, and you don't actually need to use all of them throughout your actual gameplay, but they might have a purpose at some individual point. The variety means that there is no one right or single way to complete puzzles or navigate fighting, which means that you can get creative and solve puzzles and fight within your comfort level, which is something that I really liked about this game, the openness to it. So if you've ever felt that puzzles in Zelda can be so complicated because there's one solution, Echoes of Wisdom gives you the chance to figure out different solutions for yourself. The graphics. I love the cute, chibi, chunky style graphics, giving ode to Link's Awakening and connecting the game to each other as well. I've recently started playing Link's Awakening and it's just so cute to see how the graphics match up. The graphics are just so welcoming with how adorable they are. I loved every character and I love seeing Zelda in her different elements. Now, there was a slight frame drop, but not a deal breaker for me. It kind of depended on what area of the map I was walking through, but it quickly went away and the game was playable, so the frame drop really wasn't that much of a deal breaker, but I did notice it very scarcely at times. Now the puzzles, which I mentioned earlier in terms of the echoes, they're challenging, but also simple enough to not get frustrated and rage quit, which is why I liked that there were enough echoes to solve them in creative ways. I am playing Link's Awakening right now, and I can tell that the puzzles are made to be solved in a very particular way, which has me a little bit frustrated with the game, but still enjoying it. And that's the difference with Echoes of Wisdom, is that you can get way more creative with solving the puzzles. The bosses are diverse, they're fun, they're engaging. I surprisingly found myself enjoying the battling with echoes more than actually using my swordsman form. And there is a part of the game that allows you to use the swordsman form, meaning you get to basically turn into Link and use some bombs and arrows and your sword to attack with a time limit on it. But I actually found myself enjoying more the fighting by using the different echoes and seeing what type of skills that they had or powers to get the fighting done for me. Next, we have the storyline, which I think is the biggest seller for me. I loved that this game, this time, had Zelda saving Hyrule and Link instead of Link being the one to do it. And trust me, your girl loves getting saved by Link. Link is Boppy level, I love that man. But I loved being able to be Zelda this time and have her take on the role instead. I loved engaging with all your classic Zelda characters and exploring the different lands. The map is ginormous, and so being able to go to the different lands within Zelda and encountering the different people was so nice. And the overall message of gratitude at the end, which I won't spoil, but it was so heart-touching. The side quests, they're cute, they're They're fun, and I really enjoy games with side quests because it adds extra content to the game. There are so many to do, with each having varying rewards, so definitely make sure to explore each area thoroughly even after completing a major rift or a boss, because side quests can kick in and you just never know if it might unlock a cute little outfit or upgrades for your character. I also love that this game has skills, so leveling up happens when completing rifts and also by collecting might crystals in side quests and hidden throughout the map. So explore that map, explore every nook and cranny, dive into the water, do all the things that you have to do because you're gonna come across different things. Having the ability to use more echoes or echoes using less Triforce is also a great incentive to want to level up and complete those rifts. And lastly, the length of the game. It took me about 40-ish hours to complete the game, including side quests, and for the price of the game, knowing that it is Nintendo, I think it's worth it. I know other people could finish the game in a shorter amount of time, but as a completionist, I really do like getting side quests done and trying to get as much out of the game as possible, so it did take me about 40-ish hours, and I loved every single one of the hours spent. And those are the reasons why I think Echoes of Wisdom is absolutely amazing. If you haven't picked out a Zelda game yet, let me know which one you'd like to try out. If you have played Zelda games before, let me know which one is your favorite, and let me know whether or not you think Echoes of Wisdom is a game for you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want more cozy and gaming content. And from one bichota to another, stay cozy and see you next time. Adios!